Hey everyone, welcome back to Off Script. It's
Hello.
a it's a casual Tuesday for us.
It is. I love that we simultaneously matched the vibes without talking about it.
For real, and we're both on the same level when it comes to what's happening in pop culture. Neither of us care about anything. So
There
we're
is,
our clothing, our vibes, like we're just matching everything that's happening.
yeah. I feel like everything I've seen in the last week has been about the Mormon wives and then the Summer House drama, which I don't watch.
I
So
don't either.
I have no
And
idea what's happening, but I've seen a lot of it.
it's taking over everyone, like even people that I follow on social media that like don't say a ton about social or not social media, that don't say a ton about pop culture, they're freaking out, like they're
Yeah.
posting on their stories and stuff, and
Do
I'm
you
like,
know what the drama, what the story is? Because I genuinely don't. I know it's about a girl named Amanda because I've seen it posted a million
yeah,
times. That's all I
okay,
know.
so Amanda and Kyle are over here, and
Okay.
then West is a boy,
Okay.
and then there's a girl that I don't know her name. Okay, so the two girls, besties, that Amanda and Kyle were married and they just recently got a divorce.
Okay.
She dated West over here. So the two girls are besties.
Yeah.
Now this girl is dating this guy.
Okay. Typical reality TV drama then.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound that out of the ordinary,
Yeah.
but
And
people
everyone
are
is
really
like
freaking out about it.
straight up freaking. And I guess the reason why everyone is freaking out so bad is because of like the level of best friendship that these two girls were.
Mm,
Um, I don't know.
interesting.
Yeah. I that's as much information as I have.
Okay.
And
Well,
so
that's
now
more
you,
than I
now you
knew
know.
before. So thank you for the recap.
I
But
have
we
no
should start.
cares.
We should start with something far more interesting. Our own lives. How
Yeah.
was your weekend?
My weekend was exhausting. We had it's called D Now or Movement or something. It's did you ever come to those? Did you ever come to one?
I was trying to remember. I think maybe I did with you once, or maybe I just know about it because all of you went. I don't
Yes.
really remember.
So it's just like a youth weekend. It's
Yeah.
time for like the kids to get together, really like youth group kids. Like there's if you go to a church, like there's all different groups of people that end up at the church. So the youth group kids, not always are they going to be like friends at school, friends in their different extracurriculars, that kind of stuff. So it is a really good weekend for them to get to know each other a little bit more. Obviously, there's a speaker that comes, praise and worship, all that kind of stuff. They also stay up really, really late.
Well, yeah,
for
because
me,
they're middle schoolers or teenagers, right?
for me as a leader, which I'm with the high school girls,
Okay.
so they're a little bit more I don't want to say on my level. They do like to act like grandmas. So most of them do like to get their sleep and we can relate on that. But the first night we get back to the house and they're all like, "Can we get Taco Bell? Can we order it?" So the lady of the house that we were at, she was ordering Taco Bell. We had the first of all, we had High School Musical 2 playing in the background.
Of
So
course.
honestly, like I was having a great time the first
Yeah.
night. Um, and then so rewind a little bit. I'm at the church and this is like before we've really or maybe this was after we started everything. I don't remember. One of the guys, "Hey Blake, this is your shout out."
Oh.
He
You have
comes up to me.
you have a teenage boy listener?
No, he's an adult.
Okay. I was
He
like,
he
wow,
came
we've dove into
no.
another demographic. Okay.
So he's friends like with our youth pastor and like whenever we have big events, like he'll come and help with things.
Okay.
So I met him at church camp last summer. And so this is the first time like I had seen him since then. He comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, loving your podcast." And I said, "Oh, okay." He goes, "I haven't listened to today's episode yet." And
So he's like a listener.
I think well, he was like, "I
He's a
haven't all
he's a
right." Or maybe I said
condiment.
He's a condiment.
He's a condiment. We got to make that more of a thing.
He's a condiment.
Sorry, go
So I said, please tell me you haven't listened to today's episode yet.
on.
He's like, no, why? Like, should I? And I said, no. Wait until you will not be seeing me again for a solid few months. Well, there was this other guy that was standing right there, and they were like with the high school boys. They're like, well, we think like whenever we get back to the house, we should play it for all of the high school boys.
Did they?
And I said, if you care about me at all, you will not do that.
Becca, we need the listens.
Not that bad. not that bad.
It was a good story. It was funny.
And so then they were picking up that I was just going to embarrass myself. And I said, can I please tell you, it is a story about me being pregnant and having to pull over and poop on the side of the road. And they're like, oh.
Okay.
We get it now.
It was told in a very funny way.
It was. So then there had been like a little bit more talk about the podcast, blah, 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 blah. Well, like I said, we're at our little house and we're watching the High School Musical movie. Well, the house that we're at, it's like one of our youth girls' houses. And so, she has the AirPlay already connected on her phone. So she goes to the podcast, puts it on, and she fast forward where she takes over the TV and presses play. And she's like, look, and it's the part where you're talking about your story.
Oh, great. Good. I'm glad that the youth of Oklahoma heard that one.
But it was so funny because they're like looking at me, like waiting to get a reaction. And I was like, this is about my friend. This part's not even about me. And they're like, oh, okay. So then they start going to like look. They think that what I talked about is in a different episode. So they click on the title, Why is Becca in the Bathroom? Which,
you know what? Fair. That was
it's like I said, haha, wrong episode. It was so funny. Like they totally thought they were like pulling one over on me. So then they went back to the other episode and then they listened to it and they're like, oh, that's like not even that bad. And I was like, I know. You don't have to try to embarrass me. I did it myself. Like I said, Jamie, probably actually our number one listener, the youth pastor's wife, she said that she told her husband about it. He was like, I felt like I got to know you just a little bit better in that moment. And he's like, why share when you could overshare? Yeah,
it's better that way. This is how we bring people in.
Real and authentic. So
yeah,
it was really funny. I was like really the funniest part of all of that was Blake coming up to me out of nowhere saying like, hey, loving the podcast. And I was like, no, not, please.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was really funny. But yeah, very tiring weekend. Came home Saturday or Sunday, took a fat nap. And then now I'm back in the swing of work. Busy week this week. Got a cow show next week to prepare for. So,
are you going?
Yeah, it's in Stillwater, only about a little over an hour away. And I am my mother's daughter, and I'm cooking the food for all of the people at the not all the people at the cow show, but all of our working people at the cow show. I remember
you did that last year one time too.
Yeah, I'm chefing it up. Gonna be on the Blackstone, whipping it up.
You should do like a live or something.
I should get a hibachi hat. That's probably not good.
I mean, it's
probably not good. Probably not good.
Probably not.
Probably not good.
You're throwing some knives around, then it'd be fine.
Yeah, do the thing where I like toss the egg up and on the side. Yeah, no, we're not actually having any food like that. It's gonna be like burgers and stuff, but it's fine.
I figured.
How was your weekend?
Saturday, I was doing a pool day with all of the girls.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah.
And then after the pool day, we went to this event. I don't remember if I talked about it to you or on here, but Tall Tour. Did I talk about this?
No.
Okay. It's this event hosted by this guy that is 6'8" or something. And he's got a big Instagram following, and he just goes to different cities and hosts this pop-up event called Tall Tour. And all the tallest people in the city are invited to come.
And why did you go?
Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah was like, will you come? Like, yes. So we all went with her, and she's the only tall
Tall
one
person, yeah.
in the group, but we like Trojan horsed our way into the event with her, and it was actually really fun. Like she is 6'1", I think, and she was short there.
Really? Oh, that's
it-
like her. I bet she loved it.
She did. It was so fun, but I mean, I was looking around like I have never
You
seen
wear heels.
these kind of people. No, I was in like flip-flops because we went straight from the pool and then walked there. And it was a lot of women too, like big women, big girls, like in their big heels too. It was so cool to see, like probably 6'4", 6'5" women in like 5-inch heels. I was like, this is amazing. I was standing in line to go to the bathroom, and every single person was like 2 feet taller than me. And one girl did look at me. She goes, "Are you here for like the event?" I was like, "Yeah, my friend's tall. I came with my friend." And then Sarah walked into the bathroom a little bit after me. She's like, "Is that your friend?" I was like, "Yeah, see."
Tall friend.
But
that is so funny. Yeah, no. That is they don't do stuff like that here. That's really
just
fun. Like that's just
I mean, they
weekend time.
might. He just picks different cities.
I
and
guess
just
I should say
goes.
here.
Probably not. Tulsa, possibly, but I also think he has to pick cities where there is enough people
Tall
to have
people.
to have a good turnout. I mean, I would say the average height at this event was probably like 6'5". Like these people were huge. There was definitely a
That's
few 7-foot
crazy.
tall people. Like it was insane, but it was cool.
Wow, that is cool. Getting like all the tall people together in one place. Like I'm sure Sarah was like, finally, this is how other people feel. Like just walking around like eye level with people.
Yeah, I kept saying like it would be so because it was at a bar, but it also had kind of an outdoor courtyard area that just spills out into the city. So people could just walk by and see. And I was wondering, like, if you just happened to walk by this bar right now, wouldn't you be like, what is happening? Like, why is everybody giant? But it was fun.
Yeah, no, that is cool. Oh man, what a weekend, you know? What a
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
We had 2 very different weekends, but both fun.
We did, yeah. I'm glad I thought of it.
Interactive
When you just
theater.
have a moment where your mind just goes blank. I even thought about it earlier today. I was like, oh, that's going to be a fun thing to tell Becca about on the podcast.
And you completely forgot.
Yeah, my brain has not been working.
Honestly, same, which is funny because that was
our podcast was almost named Honestly Same.
But it wasn't, and now we are off
Nope.
script. But no, I was just talking to someone yesterday, and we were talking about vacations and things like that, and I was trying to remember the last few trips that I had been on. I honestly forgot I went to Mexico. Like I was like, I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but I can't remember anything. So I'm just going to quit talking. Like I have nothing to bring to the conversation because I can't remember a single thing.
Yep.
So
relatable.
Yeah. Well, even though there is nothing exciting to you or I in the pop culture world, should we talk about our pop topics?
Yes. So did you find one?
Kind.
Okay.
Well, first I was going to say, which there's nothing to really like continue talking about, but did you see Justin Bieber had a concert?
No, I missed that.
Yeah, it was a private concert. I don't really know, but there were people there. Like, people knew about it. I want to know how these people knew how to get there. But let me see if I can pull up his post about it. But yeah, there was something. Let me see if he has a picture of the outside. It said like live tonight, Justin Bieber. But we talked about the Grammys and his moment. I think that's just his vibe now, is playing in his underwear, because same vibe.
And I just can't stand the beanie like that.
Oh, I can't either.
Pull it up just a little bit. It doesn't need to cover your eyes.
Yeah. And like, are you trying to hide? Like, what is happening here? Yeah, but I mean, I really don't have much else to say other than he did it. Had a concert.
Good for Justin.
This is what the outside looked like. Justin Bieber.
Oh, that's like a tiny venue.
Yeah, it was very small. I don't know how the people ended up there, or how they knew about it, but good for them. And yay.
Smaller concerts are kind of having a moment artists keep doing that where they'll just pop up somewhere and post about it, and only a
Yeah,
few
and then like, how do
hundred
the people
people
know? Like, are you on
They
their
must
like
post about it on Instagram, or
top 1%? Maybe they'll post about it for like 10 seconds and then delete it, and then the people who saw it and they get to
yeah,
go.
but like he's so famous, it would get out
Yeah, like
immediately
that's what
anyway.
I don't understand.
I don't know either. I'm
I-
not cool enough to be in the know.
Yeah.
I did get tickets to different
Oh yeah.
level,
Yeah.
but like still
Mm.
it's a small concert because it's like a 3,000 person theater. But I got tickets for Jack
Jack
Harlow.
Harlow.
Very excited.
I did see someone else, an influencer that I follow, talk about his album. And they really like it. So
It's very good. People should listen to it. It's very underrated.
the other thing that I was going to talk about was Zendaya had said that she is going to be taking a break. But yeah, she plans on disappearing for a little bit after her busy 2026. The actress revealed in an interview with Fandango, movie stuff.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
I haven't either. She plans on taking a break after her booked and busy year, which includes the premiere of the drama the new Spider-Man. Did you see there's a new Spider-Man coming out?
I did. I'm actually going to see the drama on Friday.
Okay, and then the Odyssey, and then Dune Part 3, and then also Euphoria. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's a lot coming out for her.
yeah, she has
this
a
year.
lot going on, and she's secretly married. So.
Yeah, to be determined. I don't think they are actually.
I don't think they are either, but it's just a fun thing she
Yeah.
plays into it a little bit. The drama. Do you know? You've watched the preview?
I watched the preview. It's hard to tell exactly what happens in the movie from the preview, and if you're going to spoil something, because don't tell me.
I'm not
Okay.
going to spoil it because I know you don't like spoilers.
I hate spoilers.
But I got tired of seeing like the previews, and I was just wondering what happened. So I did Google it. It's pretty crazy.
Okay, I'll report back.
Yeah.
If you went and saw it, that could be our whatever, but you probably won't go see
I am not going to have time.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll
tell you my thoughts about it.
You can tell me the thoughts, and I already know what
Friday
happened, so then we can talk about it. Speaking
Well, I had
of,
to see it because it was, my guy.
yeah, you do have
Rob.
to see it. You did watch the movie that we're supposed to be recapping.
I did, yeah.
Okay, we just hadn't talked about it again since,
Yeah.
and I was like, if I watched another thing in which
No.
Emily will not discuss with me,
watched it, but I also could have recapped that one without it. That is a movie
yeah.
I have seen so many times. I could almost quote it.
It was crazy to me that it was my first time watching it. I watched it today.
I forgot it was your first time. Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's save that.
Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save it for in a little bit. But yeah, so Zendaya is taking a break, and I just am really excited for the Spider-Man movie. I
will watch it. I'm trying to remember. Did I watch the last one? How many have there been?
I think this is maybe the third one.
Okay, the last one is where everybody forgets him.
No, that's this one.
At the end of the last one is when everybody forgets him.
Oh yes, and now he is
forgotten.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let me look up the Spider-Man movies.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure I'll watch
it. I guess I should say
like
Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland, because there's a lot of Spider-Man movies. Yeah, Far From Home, I think, was the last one.
Okay.
That's 29. No, that's 2019. Yeah, 2026, Brand New Day. I don't know. There's so many. I don't understand, because there's the cartoon things, and so I just typed in Spider-Man, and I have 570 variations of Spider-Man. But I'm excited for that. That is one genre of movies that Tyler and I both really like together, is the Marvel stuff.
Superhero ones.
Yep. Yeah. I think actually right before Reese was born, 2 days before she was born, we went and watched the new Spider-Man movie was at that time. Long? 2021.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's some that I watch and I enjoy them, but I don't think I've seen every single one of the Marvel.
Whenever it was COVID, that is one thing that we did, was watch them all in the chronological order.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
It'd be fun to do sometime. I loved things like that in COVID. I feel like everybody had something that they were doing.
Did you watch Tiger King?
I did. It's our culture. It's our people.
They're our people.
Actually, it hasn't happened in quite a while, but for several years there after that, every time it would come up in conversation that I'm from Oklahoma, he would be the first thing somebody asked about.
So funny.
Oh, do you know Tiger King? Yes. Yeah, we all know each other.
I remember watching that and just being like, this is so weird that this happened just down the road.
Yeah.
Wild stuff. I'm trying to.
I
We did a lot
actually
of
learned
puzzles
some.
in COVID.
I learned something about Tiger King the other day that may not be interesting at all to you, but it was really interesting to me. There's this documentarian British guy. I talked about him last episode, I think, actually, because he just did this documentary on the Manosphere. Louis Theroux. Anyway, he's a funny guy. I've seen some of his other stuff. He's like a comedian and also a documentarian and just like a very polished, respected guy, kind
Okay.
of, you know? Anyway, I was watching these clips of him talking, and he said something about that he had done a one-off TV episode documentary where he followed Tiger King before Tiger King came out on Netflix. And he was just following his story about all this stuff. And then after that, I don't know if it ever even aired, but after that, this huge Netflix special came out, and he's like, that's crazy. But it's just so weird to me that even before that Netflix documentary, this very famous British guy was like that guy.
Already.
You know,
To this guy.
it is quite the story. So I understand, but I'd never heard of it before the Netflix
I never heard of it
documentary.
before that. No.
Nobody in Oklahoma had. It was so hush hush. It was weird.
I will say not too far before the documentary came out. I remember seeing him places.
He has billboards. I remember seeing the billboards about Joe Exotic and his wildlife thing. I just meant I didn't know any of the lore.
No, I didn't
of
either.
his
I know
crazy
he would
story.
he would show up to college campuses and stuff. And they're like, Joe
Oh.
Exotic.
Oh, I did not know that. But I didn't go to
Didn't-
college
didn't
there. I
think he,
wasn't around at that time.
Right. I don't think he, brought a tiger to the school, but I remember him being in his crazy outfits and stuff. But
Yeah.
honestly, when did he go to jail after the show? Or was that years later that he went to jail? Because maybe it was in between the
Really?
time of
Remember.
when it came out. I don't know.
Can't remember. I think maybe he was
Crazy.
in jail when it was airing, but I don't. It's been so
I
long
don't-
now. That was such a crazy, crazy time of the world is shut down. We're all in our houses, and everybody is watching a documentary about a crazy man from
Tiger man.
Oklahoma. This is a weird, weird thing.
It was
to
a
be
very
happening.
weird time. That was
Yeah.
whenever TikTok first was popping off.
Yeah.
Everyone downloaded TikTok.
I
then.
wasn't on it for a while. I held out, but yes.
I downloaded it because everyone was doing these dances, and I think
Yeah.
I tried to do 2 dances, and I was like, I don't really understand this stuff, and then I deleted it again.
That was probably about
Um,
what happened to me too.
Yeah.
It was too early for me.
Oh yeah. That was COVID was the time where I painted Tyler's cabinets. We did a lot of puzzles. We watched Marvel. And at that point, we were together all day, every day for 6 weeks. We decided, well, yeah, we could probably be married and do this for a while.
I think a lot of relationships probably that was
It was
make
sink or
break.
swim.
It
That
was
was where
almost
you're
sink or swim for my family because we were all 4 of us.
Yes.
We're in the house together, but it was great.
Yeah. Crazy times. Well, anyways, Zendaya, she's taking a break.
Yeah, she deserves a break. She has been in the public working nonstop since she was 12.
Shake it up, Chicago.
Give her a break.
Yeah. Take a break, girl.
Did you watch Euphoria?
No, I've heard about it, but I don't think I had the platform that it was on at the time or whatever. I don't know.
I'll be honest, I don't think it's a show for you. Maybe you would like it, but
No, I will say I've heard discussion about it. I think it's a little too far.
Yeah, I
for
don't
me.
think you would enjoy it at all.
No.
There were parts of it that I really liked. I'll watch the new season. There are parts of it that also are just kind of
It's very dark, right?
annoying, and it's very dark, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a little bit of a problem with it that it glorifies bad behavior in quotations for teenagers of you're cool if you're it's like Skins. Did you ever watch Skins?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I loved that show at the time too, but I don't know that it's the best messaging for young people. I can watch it as a 30-year-old woman and just be like, this is a good show. I worry if there's 15-year-old girls watching this show being like, this is not what life is.
Yeah, totally.
And I do think it's a show that a lot of teenagers watch. So
Yeah. Well, not me, the teenager.
no.
Me, still a teenager at heart, and I'm not watching. So this one teenager, it's a no for me.
Becca will be safe. Okay,
Yeah. What's your pop topic?
pop topic. It's kind of funny that we started the episode by talking about Summer House because I've never watched Summer House, but I love Hannah Berner and Paige DeSorbo from
Mhm.
their podcast, but I've
Yeah.
never watched them on there. Did you ever, like
Mm-mm.
back in the day, watch it? Okay.
No, I've watched Southern Charm like years and years
Mhm.
and years ago. So I knew Craig,
Mhm.
and then I knew Craig and Paige dated, but that's
Yeah.
about as close of a connection as I have to that.
Well, Giggly Squad podcast is one that I listen to every episode, like for years. I
Mhm.
probably like since the start of it almost. I listen all the time. So I love both of them.
Yeah.
And I've also seen Hannah's stand-up tour. I think she's very funny. Like
Which one do you relate to more, Paige or Hannah?
Paige a little bit more. I don't know that I am totally either one. Paige definitely is fancier than me,
Mhm.
but I lean more Paige on most things that they say. Hannah is like they both crack me up. But yeah, if I gotta lean, it's Paige.
Yeah.
Anyway, my story is they did you see the news about them? They got a show.
No.
It's scripted. So
Okay.
Netflix picked up, they wrote or helped creatively. I don't know if they're actually the writers on it, but it was their brainchild idea, a scripted TV series. Netflix is producing it with Amy Poehler backing it
Perfect.
about I mean, they're fictional characters, but it's loosely them. It's like two very opposite best friends in New York. And I'm really excited for this show because I feel like it's going to be very funny. And it's so different for them to do. Like Paige, she talked a lot about it on the podcast episode this week, saying that way back when she was leaving Summer House, it
Mhm.
was largely because she wanted to do this opportunity and she couldn't do both. And so
Okay.
she couldn't talk about it for so long. And
So people
Anyway,
are like, "Why are you leaving?" Like, da da da.
but I
it's-
also think
she also
like,
needs to move on.
yeah, and not having ever watched Summer House, I don't really have that. I also like don't want to watch it because I think reality TV portrays people badly no matter what. You're always going to come
Right.
off looking bad, and I really like both of them, so I don't want to watch it. But she was just saying it was time to go. Like she
Yeah.
is
Well, and
thankful
the
for
premise-
the opportunity, and it's time to go.
The premise of Summer House is you are at home all week and you
Right.
just go to this house every weekend.
Yeah, it's a Hamptons house, right?
Yeah, and I'm just like, that just doesn't sound fun. Like, you would have the option to go to a weekend house, yeah, sure, but having to go to just
It's
this house and like the
the-
same people, like you could never have plans on like go do anything else on the weekend.
No,
Like
that would be
you're
it.
essentially working 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
that
that-
doesn't sound fun.
It's such a specific like person with money in New York culture to do that. Like
Oh yeah.
get out of the city on the weekends and go to the Hamptons or wherever your house is. So I think it only works for a very specific group of people. But again, I've never watched it. So and now I probably won't. But
Yeah, I know she's leaving. I will say Southern Charm, I liked that show years ago. Like I'm talking whenever I lived by myself in my brother's house. Like that's whenever I remember I would watch it on my phone on the Bravo app. Mainly because my dad's from North Carolina, and so South Carolina is still like the same Southern vibe, just a little more Southern. So I liked it because of that. And then I don't remember if I got all the way caught up, but then people from the show started crossing over. That is one show that like reality TV, I did like it. I will say I don't like the drama of reality TV. I kind of just like seeing how people live their lives, like being
Yeah.
bougie and whatnot. I'm like, I think it's maybe why I like following people on Instagram. I'm like, if you guys would just like, walk around, do stuff, go eat somewhere, I would watch that. Don't have the drama that is involved with it because I'm gonna fast forward through all of it.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing it.
no, I'm the same. I don't like those kinds of reality shows because I just can't stand to watch people fighting over things that do not matter at all.
No, truly. Speaking of reality TV, did we ever talk about how The Bachelorette was canceled?
I don't think so. We talked about it right before, like we were recording, and then the next day it was
And then
canceled.
it was canceled. Yeah.
because we said we weren't going to watch it. Maybe we did briefly actually, because I remember saying something about Paige that or maybe I said this in my real life. Sometimes I get confused about what we've talked about on the podcast and what I've just said
What
to
you
another
said.
friend.
Yeah.
Because it feels the same. Like I'm
Yeah.
just talking to a friend. Paige said on her podcast, I thought she had an interesting take of just obviously it should have been like what she did was wrong, full stop, not condoning
Mhm.
any of it. However, if we're going to take this full like crucify her cancel culture and immediately cancel the season because of this past domestic violence charge, I think we're also going to have to cancel the NFL and the NBA and the PGA and the government
Yeah.
and like
You literally.
like, everything. And it was like, actually, that's a fair point. I
Well,
still wouldn't
and-
watch it, but
Well, and the other part is that this information was not new.
right.
This
It was
was
just a
from 3
video.
years ago. The video just came out.
Yeah.
It is very wild that they canceled it. I just think that they were going to have so many people like talking negatively about it, and she's already getting roasted left and right. And then if you have her TV show on, like that's just more that she's still in the news. Everyone's commenting, everyone's doing all the things. Also, did you see that Alex Cooper is having a like reality TV show, and the guy from
Dakota, I saw
yeah.
that, but I wasn't sure what it was. Like
I
it's a
don't know.
competition.
Yeah, and then there's another girl from Mormon Wives on there. I need to go look at what this thing was called. It's called Unwell, so I'm like, yeah, you did a good job of casting unwell people, but I don't understand what it was. Let's see. Why can I not type Alex Cooper? It is set to premiere on YouTube on April 6th, featuring a cast of 16 polarizing reality TV stars and influencers competing in mental and physical challenges. The show, produced by Cooper's company Unwell, it'll be hosted by YouTuber Adam W. Oh, and commentary by influencers Graydon Cutler and Grace O'Malley.
Interesting. I don't know who the first one is.
I don't know who the first one is, but Grace being on there, that's something.
Yeah,
but I think actually Grace is on maybe Alex Cooper's whatever. Huda is on there. She's from
Love Island.
Yeah.
Oh, these are all
Denise,
like pretty
Dakota.
problematic people.
I think that's the point.
Right. Okay.
It's literally called Unwell. So I think that's the point, is there, except for the fact, okay, so Gleb Shevchenko or whatever, he's
also
on there.
kind of problematic.
Yes, but these next two, Serena and Joe, that Bachelor World, Grocery Store Joe and his wife Serena, they are very unproblematic.
Yeah.
I'm confused by them being on there.
They've never had a bad publicity, I don't think, from anything they've done.
No.
But I don't know.
Anyways,
the show just does not spark my interest all that much. But
does not spark my interest, but I was very confused by it because also, I mean, call her daddy, like she's been interviewing everyone from the Mormon Wives thing and like saying how terrible all of these people are, all of these men, blah 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 blah.
That must be the point.
Is that them on a TV show?
She's gonna try to like hold him accountable or something. Like
I
there
don't
must be an element of that.
Yeah. So maybe it's like really bad people and a few really good people, and they'll see who can win. I don't know. Very weird.
It's odd.
Yeah. But anywho,
should we do our movie recap or discussion?
Yes, because my question that I have
I forgot.
is after it's somewhat relative to the movie. Okay. So Emily and I, well, you did watch it, or you?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I watched it.
You said that you could have recapped it.
I watched it again.
Watching it.
It's a movie I have seen, I don't know how many times. Like every scene is in my brain because I just watched it so young, and it's like a comfort classic to go back to. It was You've Got Mail,
You've Got Mail.
It was
Yes.
Becca's first time watching it. I imagine it's a very different experience watching it for the first time now. It's a pretty dated movie. Like
It the like the
the
internet
AOL dial up or
the
whatever. Yeah. Yep.
like
Yep.
it was funny to watch. I will say I hated how they did where they finally realized it was like each other, where he's like hanging out with her every single day, also emailing her as the other person, and then she like bumps into him at the park. She's like, I was hoping it was you.
Yep.
Like that was just the most bizarre.
It's a little weird. I think I took a couple notes, but my overarching thing is I still really love this movie. Like it's just a comfort.
Yeah, it was cute. I did like it. I just hated how it was then tied up.
No,
like,
I
finished or whatever.
agree with you. It's a little cheesy. I also really I like the last couple of times I've watched this as an adult, I am thinking this movie is about cheating. Like
It's about
really
cheating.
it's about
and
cheating and we're
about
rooting for it.
lying.
No, and I don't like it at all. Like especially in the first scene where
They're waiting for them to leave so they can get
she's
on the
like
computer.
in bed with, they're like waking up and he's getting ready to leave for work. And anyway, he leaves. And the second he's gone, she like runs in and checks her email for her email boyfriend that she's having this like emotional love affair with. And you're just supposed to, because the guy she's actually with is an incredibly annoying human.
Oh my gosh.
You're just supposed to root for her and be like, oh, cheating is fine. She even goes to meet him on a date while still being with her boyfriend. Yeah, not good.
They both did, because he was doing the same thing to his girlfriend.
Yes. I know.
No.
All of it is not good, but I never really thought of it that way when watching it as a kid, because they make the
You're just like,
partners.
oh, they're with the wrong person.
Yes,
it
but, like-
doesn't matter. It's fine.
One conversation, break up. That's it. That's all it
That's it.
takes. And then
And
go
it took
pursue.
them forever to have that conversation. And her boyfriend were both like, I don't love you. Like
Yeah.
neither one of them like really wanted to stay in it. So it's like, okay, you could have had that conversation months ago.
Yep.
And I also thought it was really funny how he was like talking about at the beginning, like, this is the devil and blah blah blah. The technology is terrible. You were on to something, buddy.
Yep.
you were on to something, him and his typewriter.
He was such an irritating person. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, it was so funny watching the girl from Miss Congeniality be a brunette with brown eyebrows.
Oh, the girl that works in the store?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was funny.
She had perfect day.
That's a good segue into what I was going to say next is they just don't make rom-coms like this anymore. Like, yes, the ending is slightly cheesy, but for the most part, this is a pretty good movie. Like the writing is good, the
100%.
acting is good. I mean,
It
it's
was
Tom
funny.
Hanks and Meg Ryan, and they're believable in all of the scenes. Even the sub parts of like the people that work in the store are really funny character actors. And anytime a rom-com is made now, it's just so surface level acting and writing, and I don't know why we can't get good actors to be in the movie and give it a little bit of substance.
But that's
I don't know why they stopped
like
making them.
Well, I'll tell you why. It's because big time actors don't want to be in like the cheesy rom-com movie. They
Because
want to
they're
be
not
taken
gonna-
seriously. And well, yeah, they're probably not going to pay, but they're not going to be taken seriously. They're like, oh, in a rom-com, blah, blah, blah. But that's why these ones were so good, is because it was the good actors, and you're
And
like
the
seeing
writing.
all
Yeah.
the people. The writing is very good. People cared about it. But those
it's
were like the
beautiful,
popular movies at
too.
that time. It was yes.
I love the way
Oh,
this movie is shot.
you
Everything
want
is
to move
pretty.
to New York?
I want to
right
live
then.
in Kathleen Kelly's apartment.
I want to live
Why
in her.
did-
You want to live in her apartment, and you want to have her job. You want to own the bookstore, like the bookstore.
do.
The floors in there were beautiful.
It was. I wanted. No, I
Loved it.
remember watching this movie as a kid and being like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have her life. Like, it was great.
No, it was so good. But yeah, that's the thing is like now big actors, they want to be in like the Oscar movie. They want to be telling a story. They want to be so passionate. When it's like, just make a good rom-com. Like just
Yeah.
just have fun. Like
And There are actors that are doing the rom-com thing. Like I would say Glenn Powell is your rom-com guy
100%.
right now. I
But it's
don't
still cheesy acting.
It's cheesy acting, and we can't get a story like this movie for the most part, and others that were made around this time. It's just a story about people's lives, and then the love story happens to take place in it. Like it's just a very slice of life type show, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's not just a cheesy like when we talked about the people we meet on vacation. That was
That's
next
such an
level cheesy.
elaborate thing.
Yes, like the
these
big
people going on vacation every year,
Yeah.
and it's this big plan, and like obviously they're gonna fall in love. These people were just emailing,
No, like the best
and they
parts
were
of this
going to
movie.
work.
Yeah, it was just
They
the
were-
conversations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Sad.
Yeah, I don't know. They really don't make them like that. Who else was in the? Oh, for a minute I thought there was an overlap with the wedding planner. I thought his like coworker guy was the same guy in the
Dave Chappelle.
no,
Oh,
the black guy that was like
that's-
looking in the window.
It's definitely Dave Chappelle.
Oh, who's that? I guess I don't.
It's
That
the
name
guy in
just
the guy in this
didn't
movie.
really ring the bell for me. But
Comedian.
it's the guy in a wedding planner where he goes, Miss Mo, Mass Mo, any kind of Mo.
I don't know if
talking
he's in
about
the wedding
Mo.
planner. Hang on, I gotta look up.
It was
who's-
before I saw apparently what's his name?
Dave
Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle. It's before I saw his face, but his voice sounded very much the same as the
I can't think
like
of who's
it's like
in the
J
wedding
Lo's
planner.
dad's friend. I don't know. He's a very small character in it.
Massimo.
No.
Oh, I was like,
The
he's
old-
not even anything look like
It's Alex Karev. No.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. No, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah,
It's
definitely
like
not
it's
the
like
same.
her dad's friend that
I
like
can-
plays
I
chess
can
with him.
picture him.
But he goes,
Yeah,
Miss Mo, Mass Mo, any kind of Mo.
I can
And
see
I
that.
thought that was the same guy. Okay, so I
Similar
guess I don't know who
voice.
Dave Chappelle is. I was thinking of some.
Dave Chappelle's a comedian. He's
How do
the
you spell his
voice.
name?
Uh,
Oh, I got
Dave-
it.
Okay.
Seeing anything else that I would know? That name sounded so familiar. I was literally thinking of like Seinfeld. Like that's the type of person
I
that popped
mean-
into my head, like an old not rom-com, old sitcom guy.
I mean, he's one of the most famous comedians ever. Probably you've probably heard the name and maybe just
I
not
knew
known
that
who he
I
is.
knew the name, but who's the other guy in Seinfeld with like the curly hair? Or
Kramer?
is that Seinfeld?
Nope. There's Jerry Seinfeld. There's Cosmo Kramer. There's George Costanza. There's
George Costanza.
Elaine Venice.
Hang
it.
on. Seinfeld.
George Costanza has no hair. If it's the curly hair, you're thinking of Kramer. Hey, George, stop it.
Yeah, George Costanza's the other guy. Yeah. Kramer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different.
Anywho.
Speaking
Well-
of hair, that was the one other note I took while watching the movie is I know her haircut is the like Karen cut now, but I really like it. Like it suits her so well and it doesn't look like that on her because she's such a soft.
But it was
feminine-looking
also
person.
more the vibe then. Like that is very
Right.
much so like the 90s haircut. So many people had that. Like
I
that
know, it's so
was
cute and like
it was cute.
I like
But like today, no
today.
girl.
Today it's a Karen. I know.
Today you're talking to the manager.
But that's
So-
so not Kathleen Kelly.
No, she's so fabulous. She was so kind. So that was going to be my question. What were your favorite children's books?
Oh, that's a really good question. I like it. I have so many.
I was just thinking of that. Like growing up, mine like the one that which is weird because I actually really don't like this book, but it apparently was my favorite book as a child was Goodnight Moon.
Okay.
And I
Classic.
actually hate it. Like I don't like the pictures that are in it. I don't like the wording. Like it's not a fun read.
Yeah.
But now having children, I do have favorite ones, but you can say yours.
The first thing that comes to mind is Mike Mulligan and his steam shovel. I don't know if you ever read that book, but it's, Virginia Lee Burton, I think, is the author's name, and she wrote all these different stories about like inanimate objects that were alive.
Mhm.
Like the steam shovel is a
Did she
character.
write the toaster, the mighty toaster,
I don't think
whatever
so.
that one?
I don't think so. No, she did that one. She did like the Little House. I'm forgetting all the others, but the house is the character. I just remember this one because it was one of my dad's. It's an old book. It was one of his favorite books when he was little, and then when he would read it to me, you know, my parents, like when they read me books, they were doing the voices.
They were full theatrics.
Yeah, it was a full production, and he did this one really well, and so it was always one I would ask for him to read. And I actually have a copy of it on my shelf that he gave me a few years ago, but that's a good one.
That is good. I'm thinking now to the books that have come out, and I really like, there's a few like farm ones. Obviously, whenever we were getting books for the kids, everyone was buying us farm stuff. And there is this one, and it's The Big Red Barn. And it is like it's really cute. It's like everyone's gone for the day. We're talking about the animals at the barn. The dogs are doing this, the cats are doing this. But then it's also like, okay, now everyone's going back in the Big Red Barn. Like it's just like it's
Very
cute.
soothing.
I
Okay,
love
I like
that
it.
one. And then what else is there? Pout Pout Fish. That one's a big one these days.
I used to read that one because when I taught for a few
Uh-huh.
years, I read a book at the end of every class, and I
I'm a
read
Pout
that
Pout
one a lot.
Fish with a Pout Pout face.
Yep, I
I
did the
spread
voice.
dreary weariness all over the place.
I did the voices too.
Yeah, you're like, oh, my parents, like, you know that
No,
actually.
I was really doing the voices.
Oh man, what else did you read as a kid? Do you remember any other books? I feel like yours are so different because your parents are so theatrical, like, and they do like more fun things with that. I just remember Goodnight Moon, and as an
Yeah.
adult, I think it's terrible.
That's a really popular one still, though. Like it stays
It's
around
creepy looking.
a little, yeah, and the colors are super. They're not like
Like
soothing, you know.
no, it's like
Yeah.
neon yellow and
Right.
orange, and then you turn the page and everything is gray.
Yeah, it's a little
And
weird.
then it's yeah.
I'm trying to think. What
Um,
else. Stella Luna. Did you ever read that one? Oh, I loved Stella
that
Luna.
sounds familiar.
It's
I
about
don't
the
know.
bats. I love bats, as you found out in Mexico. But wait, no, you didn't. You didn't go snorkeling. Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, no.
I love
No.
bats. For
was
part of for part of
I'm
the
trying to
birthday trip,
think of like when we were doing anything
we
with
went
bats. Okay, yes, this
snorkeling
looks
in a
familiar.
bat cave, and it was so cool. They were like
I
swooping
would have
down on our
hated my
head.
life.
Yeah, I forgot. That's why Becca didn't go.
You
I
know,
thought it
and
was so cool.
I want to tell you something.
Yeah.
There is something so nice about having a friend who, like, I know myself. You don't know me better than I know me.
Yeah.
You allowed us to stay back.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't force us to do things.
I'm not going to force you to go snorkel in a cave with bats if that's not your thing.
No, but there are people that, oh, come on, just go,
Yeah,
just come.
no.
I'm like, no, like you're gonna make me mad if I go.
Yeah. No,
So
my
I
approach was, hey, I'm going to go do this. If you want to come, by all means.
come along, and I'm so like on it, and it gave us time to like set up all your birthday stuff. So like honestly,
Yeah,
it worked out
it was
really
nice.
well. But
That was just such a good day. I
that was like your actual birthday too.
It was my birthday, but like we went snorkeling in the cave with the bats, and then in the ocean out, and like saw, you know, fish and reefs and stuff. And then I came home, and all of you guys had set up this fun birthday surprise, and then we did that, and then we went to a fun dinner, and then I took a bunch of tequila shots, and then we went to bed. It was the perfect day.
And honestly, those cakes were so good too.
They were.
That
They
one
were
with the
really
fruit
good.
all on the top. That was just it was so good.
They were both good.
Anywho,
Yeah, sorry. Books. Stella Luna is about the mama bat and the baby bats. It was very, very good one. Beautiful
Yeah.
illustrations. Also, Strega Nona.
you're saying words that I've never.
Wow, these are all books that were like core. Stella Luna is really popular. I feel like we
I
read it
recognize that one.
in class all the time. So is
Let
Strega
me-
Nona actually. Tommy DePaulo is that writer that did Strega Nona, and they did a bunch of other ones too. But it's the old woman that lives in Italy and cooks a bunch
Old
of
woman that
pasta.
lives in a shoe.
She like makes a magic pot that keeps cooking pasta and it fills the town, and then they have to eat all the pasta to get rid of it. Really made an impression on me.
Oh, the pokey little puppy.
Oh,
That
cute
one was cute. See, Goodnight Moon right there.
Yeah.
Goodnight Moon.
Oh, this is one thing that if I ever do have children, I might be the most excited about.
Books.
Getting them books and reading them
Yeah.
books. Yeah.
Did you, whenever you were
I think I've gotten all of my friends' children's books. I've definitely given them to read. Sorry,
yes,
go on.
Yes. Did you ever like, okay, I know you did read books like in elementary school, like Junie B. Jones, what's the Nancy Drew?
Yep. Magic
like,
Treehouse.
Magic Treehouse.
But
Which one of those were like the big ones for you?
Magic Treehouse for sure.
I did love Magic Treehouse. Those were so
and
good.
Animorphs. Did you ever read those ones?
No.
That actually was probably my main one. They were about these kids that every one of them turned into a different animal. They morphed into the animal.
And well, Animorph.
Yeah, they were really good. I loved those.
This is like I'm looking at. I just typed in children's books from the 90s, and some of these are not from the 90s. These are,
the ones we just said.
One just popped up was like Chapel Roan. I'm like, Chapel Roan was not here.
Not a children's book in the 90s. Weird.
No. What is this guy? I feel like we read so many of his books. Who's that guy?
Oh, that's so familiar, but I can't remember. But I know that. It's just not
because another one popped up here. It was like Happy Easter. Like
yeah, I can't think of that guy's name.
Also, so My Father's Dragon. Did you ever read that?
My Father's Dragon? No. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up.
That was a book that Chrysanthemum. That's how I learned what that word was.
I loved Chrysanthemum.
That's how I learned what that word was.
Oh, I don't know this book, but I really like the illustrations.
What is it?
My Father's Dragon.
Oh, I didn't know you looked it up. So that was one that a girl in you talk so you people can see it.
These are the illustrations.
A girl in elementary school, her dad, I think her mom worked and her dad was stay-at-home dad. And so every year he would like, just to have a little change up in what we were doing, he would come and like read to us in like the afternoons. And like, it was always that, like, we always loved whenever he was coming to read us that book. It was so good.
Aww.
I have such good memories of that book. He had like spots or something. I don't even remember.
Stripes. I can see the cover of it now. Yeah. It says it's a movie on Netflix now.
Oh, have to watch. Oh, if you give a mouse a cookie. Pippi Longstocking.
I did like all of those.
Giving me some good ones. Magic Treehouse, so good. Like those were the books that I could really read. I was actually talking to my client yesterday because I was asking her if she had gone and seen the new Colleen Hoover movie that we talked about last week. Because she had, I think her and her daughter went and watched The Housemaid. And so we were talking about it. And it's like, oh, it's another new movie that was from a book. And she was like, do you read? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, I could never read. I was like, listen here, Miss Girl. Reading is literally watching a movie, but it's just in your head.
Yes. Yeah. Read things that are entertaining and fun to you. It does not have to be anything serious.
Because she was like, well, I read this like one autobiography. And I was like, that's your problem. That's your problem right there.
If that's not what you enjoy, then yes.
If that's not what you enjoy. Because she was like, I was so bored. I'm like, yeah, you need to, like, The Housemaid, you thought that was a really entertaining movie?
Yeah.
It was up here for me.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing.
It's better that way, honestly, because you're so, I don't know if this is the same for you, but when I'm reading something, I'm so much more engaged in it than if I'm watching.
Because whenever it's a movie, like,
scroll on my phone.
Like, yes. Yeah. So reading it, like, I will say and I know everyone's like, the book is so much better. Every single thing that I have watched, the book is genuinely so much better.
Because the book just goes so much
More in depth.
deeper. And
Yeah.
yeah, then you could. Speaking of books, I stopped on it for a couple of weeks because I was reading something else, but I'm about halfway through Quicksilver and I am really liking it. I'm going to finish it. I just took a break for a minute because I had to read
Kind of forgot
Outlander.
that you were reading that. I need to I actually need to get back on my book game because oh my gosh, you're gonna love this. So my book club that I'm in now, we're
Mhm.
reading 2 books. I don't even know what they are. But our next meeting, we're going to the castle in Muskogee for their like medieval.
Oh my God, I want to come. I would love that.
I haven't even bought my tickets yet. It's like I need to get it, but like some of the girls are
Do
dressing
you know how many times I asked to go do that in the year that I lived in Tulsa? Not you. I know you would have gone, but like I wanted that was my one request of something to go do.
Well, what? Let me send you the dates. What do you have going
I
on?
love a medieval show.
Oh
You
my
better
gosh.
dress up.
I I have not gotten that far yet. I think I do have a dress that would like potentially work, and like some girls are definitely like they bought ears. Like it's so
You're gonna
fun.
have so much fun. Please send videos, take pictures.
Shoot, what was I gonna show you? Oh, I was looking at the dates. I think it's like the end of April. Yeah, the 25th. But
Okay. That'll be fun.
yeah, I need to get back to be reading my book. I think next week at the cow show, I think I'm gonna have a lot of time to read because in the afternoons when the girls nap, we'll have our camper there. Well, not our camper, my in-laws camper, but I'll need to be in there with them. And like I think that'll be a good time for me to read. So I'll tell you what books I'm reading and you can tell me if you have heard of them. What other book did you say that you had to read
I was
before?
reading. I had to. I'm not like in school where I had an assigned reading, but I was listening to the audiobook of Outlander.
Is that the
I just
TV show?
it is a TV show. I've watched it. I'd never read the book, and I just started it the other day, and it was one of those like I just got really into it, and I
Uh-huh.
had to get through the story, so it was really good. A little bit possibly triggering for anybody that is sensitive to violent acts in relationships. Maybe don't read that one. Just a warning.
Just a warning.
Yeah.
The Frozen River.
Is that a movie?
I don't know.
It's Elizabeth Olsen.
Ariel Lawan. Oh, you said with the actor, sorry.
Yeah.
In one ear, not the other, Elizabeth Olsen. I don't know. It's this.
I definitely haven't read it. There is a movie I'm thinking of. No, sorry, Wind River, not
Oh.
Frozen River. Sorry, no,
And
I've
then-
not read it.
And then this one, if I can get back to the front where the cover will be bigger. Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro.
I've heard of that one. I have not read it. You have to tell me if that one's good.
Micah has apparently Kendall was really wanting her to read it. So she was like, can we please read this so my husband can quit bothering me about it?
I've heard that title though. What's it about?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Japan, apparently. Japan in 1954. That was what that first page said. I don't know. So my friend / client Lauren, whenever we were talking about it the other day, she goes, I don't know, the book's probably going to be crazy. Micah recommended it, and there's no telling what she's going to read.
It's
It's
one
so
that
crazy that
think a
our
lot of
worlds have
people are reading.
collided.
I know.
That you think that one is? You think a lot of people are reading that?
I've heard that title talked about. So yeah, I think
It's probably
kinda
trendy.
popular.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, well, tomorrow's your line dancing class, right?
It is. I have so many plans over the next couple of days. I'm like excited about it, but also, you know, when you just have plan, you start to feel a little like we're doing line dancing tomorrow, and I just know that's going to be like probably a late night.
Can you video any of it?
I'll see. I'll see what I can do.
Like,
And
please.
what am I? Oh, line dancing, and then I'm going to a battle of the bands that a friend I know here is playing in. So I'm going to go cheer his band on. And then I'm going to see the drama. And then it's the first baseball game of the season. So
Okay, so you're
Going
gonna
to that.
go really intently watch baseball.
yeah, no, it's just you pay like
Yeah.
your ticket is a cover charge to get into the most fun bar in Denver. And that's Coors Field, where apparently they play baseball
Apparently,
in the background.
I saw this video the other day where it's like, the boy garden is blooming, and it's
Yes.
like all the boys out there. And I was like,
I
that's-
keep seeing that about hockey, like the boy aquarium.
oh, the boy aquarium. Yes,
But
that's
yeah.
funny.
No, it is. I love a baseball game. It's so much fun.
Also, I was meaning to talk to you about this offline, but I guess I can say it now. I have a feeling I will not be able to podcast next week, so we might have a week off.
Okay.
Just
'cause
because
you're at the show.
I'm at the show. I don't think I will have Wi-Fi or anything. I don't know that because we're staying in a camper, I don't know that there will be a place for me to record, especially at nighttime.
Okay.
So we may that'll be our spring break.
Works for me.
One less thing to do. And I also have no idea when I would edit and then post.
That's really
so-
the bigger part. I was gonna say even like we could figure out like somebody sub in to record or something, but like you're the one that edits it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's just every once in a while, a week off. Not
You
not
know,
a bad idea.
it's okay because this is completely for our enjoyment. Like you guys aren't gonna believe this, but we're not getting paid.
We're actually, if you didn't know, we're paying to do this
Yes, we are. Like
with my Google Meet subscription.
I forgot you have that. Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
You should Venmo me for that or something.
Yeah. We'll just, yeah.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, well, should we wrap it there?
Yeah, that's it. Well, so I guess we won't see you guys next week, but
Okay, wow, literally take my one job away.
well, I took your job away
Well-
now, and I'm taking my job away next week.
I'm still gonna do it. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see you guys probably not next week, but the next week in the same time, same place. End your week going off script with Emily and Becca.
Oh,
Switched it up a little bit. I don't know. It just came out. I don't know.
like the inflect went up.
I don't know why. Anyway, bye.